So this is the second time I'm recording this video because my wife decided to tell me that I should be shooting them with my phone sideways instead of, or I should say, what is it considered? Horizontal instead of vertical?
Video mode.
Video mode, is that what we're calling it?
Video.
Video? Okay. Whatever. Damn millennials. I guess I'm technically a millennial too, but whatever. She's still younger than me. So the room is still a disaster, but we made some progress. That bucket's empty. Yay! That bucket's not. Boo! But I can separate this. This is all controllers, and then we got AV and power over there. I am quite positive this bucket is mostly controllers, and AV is some sort of another. But we did do this. We do have the consoles finally on display. Finally, after years of being in a box, and me saying I'm going to do something with them, I'm going to put them on a shelf, I'm going to put them on display somehow. It's going to happen. They're finally sitting on a shelf. They're not the whole extravagant like museum thing I was going to do with shelves and lighting and all that fun stuff, but they're on shelves. So quick little run through what we got up here. We got an Atari 7800 and Invesia Telegames. Oh wow, that shadow is terrible. We have 3 NESs. Not sure why. Super Nintendo. Got ourselves a Nintendo 64. GameCube. Focus in there. A Nintendo Wii. A PlayStation 1. PlayStation 3. I know we're skipping 2 because I'm missing my PlayStation 2, but my brother Caesar is going to hook me up with a PS2 because he's got one for me. So I'm waiting for that. He's also going to hook me up with a CRT so we can hook up that old school Nintendo Zapper and play some Duck Hunt. And then we got ourselves a Sega Genesis and Sega 32X. Not quite sure the 32X works. It was kind of given to me. I'm pretty sure it's missing parts. Because I think there's supposed to be some clamps, if I remember correctly, back in the day that kind of helped hold this into place. Because I don't think it's supposed to sit like that. I'm quite positive the cables are hooked from the 32X to the Sega Genesis. I have in the mystery bin number 1 or number 2. Got ourselves a JVC XI. This thing's awesome. Got ourselves our Dreamcast. We gotta have the original Dreamcast and the Sports Black Edition. Got ourselves a Panasonic 3DO. The original Xbox, a little modified. You know, got the crystal case on it. Got some blue, I wouldn't say LEDs, but blue lights that run throughout it. And I got some blue lights that come in here with some dip switches to switch the boots. I'm assuming, yeah, I'm going to be honest with you, I never touched these switches. They were just kind of put on for me. This was past my realm of expertise back in the day. So I had some game store back. Oh man, what was it? It was Game World on Charleston and... Oh man, what was that? Charleston and Lamb. They're out of business these days. And then we have the original Xbox. Oh, come on. Why is that down? I know I have like 4 other face plates in that container. Maybe I'll swap on a face plate. I know I got a nice Forza one. I'll put that on it. And then we got our games. So what I did is I put the games up in here, separated them from the consoles they coexist with from top to bottom. Unfortunately, you can't see the Ataris. They're kind of back there. I didn't really grow much. I didn't grow on Atari. I kind of grew on a little bit of Nintendo. On the original NES, so I got some games there. But Super Nintendo is kind of where I spent my childhood. Then my teens kind of went into Nintendo 64 and, of course, PlayStation. We got a Sega Genesis. I still don't have a Sega Saturn. I don't know where I got these games. They had to be like a hand-me-down where someone was like, dude, I don't have a Sega Saturn no more. Have some free games. Sweet. Because I never owned a Sega Saturn. I want to own a Sega Saturn, and I will own a Sega Saturn. I just don't right now. My Dreamcast games. Now, I like to be honest with you, there should be way more games here. But I grew up in the era where we thought GameStop was cool and to go trade our games in and get screwed over. So a lot of my games landed up there. On this side, we carry on with the same kind of setup here. I know what you're saying. Oh my god, you have no Wii games. That's so weird. I know. Like, why wouldn't I own any Wii games? It's not like you can just throw them on a hard drive. Anyways. We got our GameCube, PlayStation. Like I said, there should be so many more PlayStation games. and GameCube games. But GameStop error, I traded them all in. I kept some that I collected. I collected the Resident Evils. So I have pretty much all the Resident Evils on GameCube. The Pure Evil, which is 0, 1. Resident Evil 2, 3, 4. You know, it'd be a fun video. I'm pretty sure... Oh, do I? You know what? Let's see. Do I have Resident Evil 2? I don't. Oh, I got rid of my Resident Evil 2 on PlayStation. So I'm going to get myself Resident Evil 2 on PlayStation because that's the first console I played it on. And it was first released on PlayStation. I'll go find myself Resident Evil 2 on PlayStation. I have Resident Evil 2 on GameCube, and I just bought the new remastered Resident Evil 2. How many times am I going to buy this game? On Xbox One X. And let's do some comparisons. That'd be fun, right? Seeing, we probably shouldn't play the Xbox One X one first, because I'm sure it's going to, like, destroy... Obviously, it's going to destroy the GameCube and the PlayStation version, but... Let's start with the PlayStation. Let's work our way up and see how much it progressed over the years. Same thing with Resident Evil 4. I'm pretty sure I have that on PC and I can stream that off too. PS2 games. I should have more, but trade-ins. I should have more PS3 games. And I should have more Xbox games. But this is what I have left over the years of bad decisions. But I think I have some good ones left. Funny story with the Futurama game. You know, I don't think it's particularly a good game. I don't even think I really like the game. But I'm a huge Futurama fan. So I called every GameStop, every Game Crazy, every place that sold Xbox games in Las Vegas. And I found that, and this was when it was still a new release. There was some Game Crazy. It was like Southeastern, like way Southeastern. They had one copy of it. I went and bought it, and I'll never get rid of that game just because it's terribly hard to find. Well, I guess that's going to be it for now. I almost fell. That's fun. We'll update here shortly, and I think we'll have some good progress now that I got all this lined out here. Now I'm going to get all this cleaned up. Get all this cleaned up, get the PC down here, get the PS4, get the Xbox One down here. Oh, wait, we can't forget this gem right here. Oh, yeah, there we go. Maybe we'll go find ourselves a whole pack of AA batteries. Oh, I don't have the covers. That's lame. But that's fine. And we'll play ourselves some Super Columns and X-Men. Anyways. Talk to you guys in a few hours. Hopefully I have way more progress. I'm feeling good. You guys have a great time, and I will talk to you later.